It is time for another theme park coasting top 10 video where we count down the top 10 rides and attractions at theme parks all around the world. So join me today as we count down the top 10 rides at Thomasland. Starting off at number 10, we have Flynn's Fire Rescue, and no matter whether you think you have what it takes to put out the flames or are just looking for another fun family attraction, then this is the ride for you. Themed towards, believe it or not, Fire Engine Flynn from the Thomas the Tank Engine series, if you do choose to ride, you will either get to steer the fire truck in circles or head onto the ladder, which does not only rise up and down, but also has a water gun attached, which you'll be able to use to put out the fire. How cool is that? Ahoy there me mateys, and welcome to our number 9 spot, Rocky Bulstrode. And for anyone who does get seasick easily, it's probably best to watch rather than ride this attraction, as once boarded Bulstrode, you and your group will rock up and down on a U-shaped track. However, it does not stop there, as in addition to all of this, you will also be spinning around. Yes, you heard me right, as well as everything else, you will be spinning. Therefore, despite this attraction being very common around theme parks, I could not have a trip to Drayton Manor without setting sail on the rocking Bulstrode. For our number 8 spot on our top 10 list, things are about to turn a little bit crazy, because we have Toby's Tram Express. And throughout all of my history of heading to theme parks, I don't think I've ever seen a ride quite like this. Similar to Rocky Bulstrode, to begin the ride, you and your family will head aboard with my personal favourite Thomas character, Toby. And from here on out, nothing is normal. During the 2-minute duration of the ride, you will do everything from rising to spinning to tilting to even rocking through the air. So yeah, this ride may leave you a little dizzy, but for the uniqueness alone, without a shadow of a doubt, this ride is a must do. Have you ever wanted to fly in your very own helicopter? Well, if so, you have got to take a ride on our number 7 position, Harold's Helicopter Tour, as you can do just that. As soon as your safety talk has been completed and you and up to 3 others have entered into the helicopter, it will slowly rise into the air, whilst rotating too, making it perfect for the younger guests in the land. Nevertheless, the reason why I enjoy this ride so much is due to the fantastic views, as you can decide while up there what rides to do during your day, as well as getting some pretty cool photographs. From a helicopter to a hot air balloon, for our number 6 spot, we may be coming down a little bit from the sky, but the excitement has risen because this is an interactive balloon ride, meaning that not only do you spin around as well as tilting, but at the same time that all of this is happening, by using the wheel in the centre of the car, you can spin around your car too. Therefore, if you want to have a nice relaxing hot air balloon ride, you can sure have that. Whereas if you are a thrill seeker like myself, you can spin around to your heart's content. Yet no matter what you do, you will surely be blown away by James and the red balloon. Did you see what I did there? Top 5, and coming in for this spot, we have Diesel's Locomotive Mayhem, and it has taken the word mayhem to another level. Now from first sight, this may not look like a lot, with it being a few cars on 2 spinning platforms, but on ride it could not be any different, as once you have decided with your group which locomotive out of Bert, Mavis, Rusty, Salty and Dennis you want to head into, similar to all the other rides on the list, you will spin around. But the best part of this ride has to be the very close interactions with all the cars. in addition to joining the different platforms. So what are you waiting for? Head on to Diesel's Locomotive Mayhem on your next visit. You cannot have a Thomas themed land without a train ride, and Drayton Manor is no exception, as taking the number 4 position we have Thomas, Rosie and Percy's Engine Tour, situated right in front of the entrance to the park and the station where the show is quite often performed. It very often builds up some busy queues in the busiest days of the park, and therefore before we talk about the ride experience itself, we'd recommend leaving this attraction to the middle of the day. However, this is 100% still worth the ride, with either Thomas, Rosie or Percy taking you on a guided tour around the park, passing many famous characters, animals and even heading in a tunnel all before you reach the Drayton Manor Zoo. Do not worry though, the train does return, but why not explore the zoo while you're there? Here we enter the top 3 rides at the park, and for the number 3 position we have Winston's Whistle Stop Tours, the ride for anyone who wants a fun family tour in the sky, some great views of the park, or just wants to rest their legs after a long day of walking. Spanning across pretty much the entire land, once you have boarded your Whistle Stop Tour vehicle, you can sit back and relax whilst heading around all the rides and attractions, in addition to Winston telling you about everything Thomas Land. Nevertheless, for an even better experience, if you can try Ride at the Night, as trust me when I say the views of Thomas Land, in addition to the whole of Drayton Manor in general, cannot be beaten, and therefore for the overall package I think Winston's Whistle Stop Tour is easily worthy of the number 3 spot. If you are scared of heights, then skip to number 1, as for our number 2 position we have Cranky's Drop Tower, and with this of course being Thomas Land's drop tower, this is not for the faint of heart. Yet this is not your normal drop tower either, and not only because of the awesome theming, but because instead of just rising up and down, which sometimes makes me a little cranky after a long queue, Cranky's Drop Tower rises, drops and bounces up and down till the end of the ride, and you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know that that is intense. But for any of the little thrill seekers above the height of 1.05 meters, then give Cranky Drop Towers a go, as I promise you, you will not be disappointed. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and for the best ride at Thomas Land, we have no other than Troublesome Truck's Runaway roller coaster. And wow, is this ride awesome or what? Themed to the Troublesome Trucks, just watching the ride before you even get onto the coaster, you will know that you are in for a treat. And you would not be wrong, because once your lap bar has been lowered and you have made it to the top of the lift hill, for the 2-lap ride you and the Troublesome Trucks of course will race around many sharp twists and turns, as well as getting a little bit of airtime too. Therefore there is no doubt that in my mind this roller coaster is a must do at the park, and is not only the best ride in Thomas Land, but in my opinion one of the best in the entire Drayton Manor. That is it from our top 10 video today. Of course you will have your own opinions and we would love to see them in the comment section below. Also, if you've enjoyed the video, at the top we've got 2 videos that we know you will love, and at the bottom there is our Patreon as well as subscribe button. But with all that said, there is only one thing left to say. My name is Tom Derrick from Theme Park Coasting, and I will see you for our next video. Goodbye.